is not emotional, although it has emotions attached to it. Love is intentional. If love is intentional, what is the opposite? It means love is not whimsical. Love is not illogical. Love is not flimsy. Listen, that is how come if a lady ever tells you she loves you and she comes back again to tell you I don't love you, there was no love. In the same way, if you a guy, you tell a lady I love you, and you can come back again and say I don't love you, you didn't love in the first place. Why? Because before I say I love you, I have reasoned, I have thought through the matter, and I have come to a conclusion, and I'm saying you are the one I love among many ladies. That is. So when you say you love somebody, it's a matter you have logically and rationally thought through. It's not just a feeling that comes into your heart. It is something you have thought through. This girl one day will get sick. Will I be ready to stand by her? One day she's going to get pregnant. Will I be ready to stand by her? What if the worst happens in life? Will I be ready to stand by her? Have you thought through things? Have you thought through it? Now, if God is love, it has implication. According to the Bible, God is not something. God is a person. Now, if God is not something and God is a person, and this person called God, the Bible says he is love, then love cannot be something. Love must be a person. Hello? Are you getting what I'm saying here? Somebody is saying, so what it means is that love, because it is not something, then cannot be an emotion. It is persons that have emotions. Emotions are not persons. So if God is a person, then love is not something. Now if love is not something, then love cannot be emotions. True love is not emotional, although it has emotions attached to it. But true love, in its basic substance and form, it's not emotions. This is why when you walk around looking for true love based on how people make you feel, you will miss it. Have you asked yourself why many good girls end up with wrong men? Because good girls only focus on the feelings the bad men give them. Goosebumps. He makes me laugh. The way he will come here and says, hello Harriet, hello Harriet. You see, when I hear the voice, oh my, the deep voice, I become weak. Please, my dear young man, my dear young lady, if you are looking for true love, if you will ever encounter true love, the first thing you must assume is, I'm not really looking for someone that will make me feel something. Love is not an emotion. Love is not a feeling. If love is not an emotion and love is not a feeling, then I can say this thing. Some time ago I was watching Netflix. I hope it's this movie called Amina. There's a movie called Amina, which is that one. Then Amina and the warrior queen or princess was asking somebody, I love the person, and he said, what is love? Then the answer the person gave us, that butterfly feelings you feel in your stomach. I said, wow, people are watching things and learning things. Love are the butterfly feelings you have in your stomach. Is God a butterfly? So if God is not a butterfly, then love cannot be butterflies in your stomach. Our generation has become a feeling generation, so we are not thinking right. Love cannot be butterflies in your stomach. Why? Because God is not a butterfly. Can I go on? If God is love and this God is a person, then the other implication for our generation is that love is not chemistry. What is chemistry? The chemical elements and the hormones that is running through our minds. Let me tell you something. A man can give you a wild sex, take you to cloud 20, and yet he doesn't love you at all. This is what the 21st century young ladies are also learning. Where 21st century ladies think that they can also slay men, sleep with men anyhow, and they don't care. No, it's not true. When now women are counting body counts. No, that's why our young ladies are getting mad. Are you not surprised how the average young girl is angry? Are you not surprised? The average young guy doesn't want responsibility and commitment. They say it is messy. The problem is the fact that when our young men were growing up, we never told them what love is based on who is love. So in dealing with a young girl, they don't know what to look out for. At times I look up and I'm like, do you know this girl is a good woman? She will help you. The guy doesn't just see it. And I'm also telling another person, this lady, if I can tell you what is in my heart, take your time. And what I mean take your time is change your mind. Yeah, the person doesn't hear you. I wish I can just tell this young girl, this lady won't help you. Somebody's like, how are you able to tell that? It's because I know the person who is love. And because I know the person who is love, anybody that has the characteristics of that person, I can tell. Do you know why you don't know who a good girl is? You don't know who love is. So when who love is comes in the form of a good girl, you can't tell. When who love is comes in the form of a good boy, you can't see it. Because who love actually is, you don't know. Love is not chemistry. It is not hormones, because God is not hormones. That you can be right in the center of God's will and there are troubles all around you. That the woman is your soulmate is not a proof that we will have a blissful marriage. That the man is your soulmate, Mr. Right, is not any guarantee that your marriage and your love life will work. Listen, if even an angel comes and prophesies to you that this lady is your wife, I'm telling you, it won't work just because the angel came with a prophecy. If love is not instant, what does it mean? True love will not naturally flow out of you. Because you think when I find the man I love, I will just love him helplessly. You are lying. When you finally find the woman you love, at times it will take extreme discipline to love him or her. Because all this while you are thinking love is emotions, love is hormones, love is instinct. Oh, because it is instinct, it will just come into me. No, love is not erections. It is not. You will have to train yourself to love. Please, you see, these things I'm talking about, most of the time, I wish that when we are doing some of these meetings, you and whoever you are going to marry, they are there. Because most of the times, you see, most of the times you are hearing this and God will be working on you and you'll be trying to change your mind, yet the person that is going to marry you is working somewhere, the ideas in her mind or his mind. If love is not instinct, it means it will be difficult to love. Naturally, within this your fallen nature, you will not want to choose the path of true love. You will not want to choose it. You wouldn't want, because love is not instinct. Hello? Am I helping somebody? That is how come I began and I said, when it comes to the matters of love, let's humble ourselves. Let's not assume and presume we know what it is. It's like somebody saying, I have discovered all there is to know about God. That's a very proud statement. That's the same thing when you say, oh me, I know love. I've understood love. It's exactly the same thing you are doing. If God is love, then you cannot find true love by following your heart, because God is not your heart and your heart is not God. If God is love, then you don't find true love by following your heart, because your heart is not God and God is not your heart. How do you find true love? You find true love by following God, who is love. Now, because love is a person and his name is God, love, like I've said, it's not emotions, it's not hormones, it's not chemicals, it's not instinct. Are you hearing me? You don't find love is not following your heart, those issues. So if God is love, then what does it mean? It means that in order to find love, love must be modeled and embodied. Love must be what? Modeled and embodied. Because love is a person, we model that person to walk in love and to know what love is. And because love is a person, love must look like somebody. That is how come God had to come and become a man. His name is Jesus. Because if love is a person and this love doesn't become an embodied being we can touch and feel, then all we'll have are ideas and theories about love. But love is not ideas and theories. Love is a person. So that if you are going to really have true love, you must model that person. For you to now see what love is, you must now look at the person and what he's doing and what he's saying to now know what love is. If you pick that person out, all you have are principles and theories that is not grounded anywhere. This is why nowadays forgiveness is a big issue. Forgiveness is a big issue because we don't know how love looks like. Love must look like somebody. and that somebody is God. Exactly. So I continue. He gets to define what love is. He gets to describe what love is. So that if you take God and the Bible out of the matter of love, all we are left is our human assumptions. What I think love is, what you think love is, what we all think love is. Then I don't you say, listen, love is a social construct. In this society, this is what they call love. This other society, this is what they call love. So love is about how we all define love. Then you go and meet somebody. So two people are married. They don't have a common definition and a common idea what love is. Yeah, they say they love themselves. What are they loving? I come and meet my wife. I have my own set of assumptions about love. She also meets me. She has her own assumptions about love and what a husband must be. And I have my own assumptions of what a wife must be. Then we've come together. Where is the common ground? Where is the denominator? I don't know, what are we working towards? Realize that there and then we have set ourselves for failure. There and then we have set ourselves for failure because we don't even know who love is. So this person who is love, how does he define love? Let me give you his definition. Love is an intention and the truth or wisdom that flows from that intention to produce good in another life. Love is an intention and the truth or wisdom from that intention to produce good in another life. Do you have it? Let's progress. What does this definition mean? When we say love, love is a motive, an intention. Now, this intention expresses itself in truth and wisdom. And when love expresses itself in truth or wisdom, it has a goal. The goal is that all it seeks is to do good to the other person. This is true love. Now, this love that I've just explained, it has many expressions, but this is what love is based on who God is. So who is God? If God is love, who is God? God is that supreme being who has the highest intention, and by that highest intention carries the highest truth and wisdom to do the highest good in the life of his creation. That is who God is. I will get to a point to very practical, you understand soon. But these pillars must be established. So when I told my wife, I love you, or when you tell a young man, I love you, or you tell a young girl, or we ask, do you love her? Say, yes, I love her. What you are actually saying, or what you should be saying, is that I have the highest intention about this young girl, and I am going to act in truth and wisdom to do her good. If for you, your reason for marriage and for love, why do you love her? Oh, she will help me to fulfill my vision. Wrong. You have set yourself to fail. You will fail in your love life. Why do you love this guy? The way he cares about me, and the way he loves me. I think that when I marry him, he will help me to achieve my goals. You are wrong. My wife is not here, so please come. Let me use her as an example. You are the one I can use as an example. Come. Thank you. Look at something. As I'm going to marry her, this is what I'm thinking. She can help me to achieve my goals. She is also thinking he can help me to achieve my goals. We come together. Who helps who? Because I'm a man, this is what will happen in the marriage. I am the head. Think about me. When I get a better place to stand, yours will be fulfilled. Then if she really, the emotional love she has for me is very high, she will agree for some time. And I'm achieving. One day I come home, she is sad. Why are you sad? Me too, I want to go and do my master's. I want to go and do my PhD. That I want to go and do my PhD is the symptom of a deeper thing she's thinking about and she's feeling. Do you know why she has brought it now? She feels she is living her life for me, and I'm fulfilling my dreams, and I've left her behind. This thing, if not solved, will be the beginning of our frustration in the marriage, because the foundation was that she came in to help me to achieve my goals. She accepted because I also help her to achieve her goals. This is the reason why even now childbirth has become an issue in marriage, because the lady feels if I give birth to 3, 4, 5, I'll have to forget my career and stay in the house, because our intention is not to do each other's good. Our intention is to receive goodness from each other. This is how come now a lot of women feel they are losing. Listen, when I was growing up, I never heard those words. Like, I am losing myself in this marriage. What does that mean? I don't understand. What does that statement mean? I'm losing myself. Do you know what true love looks like? Look on the cross. Do you know the cross? Christians, do you know the cross? That's what true love looks like. It is the intention and the wisdom and the truth that flows from that intention to do good to another person. That means the lady you settle down in marriage should be a lady you have wisely thought through that I can do her good. That's why I'm marrying her. Then the lady that also accepts your proposal is a lady that has also wisely analyzed that when I marry you, you are the kind of man I can do good to. So we come into the marriage or we begin the dating experience. I want to do good to you and I'm going to do good to you. Then you also come, you also want to do good to me and you are going to do good to me. So I'm doing good to you, you are doing good to me. I'm doing good to you and you are doing good to me. Who don't love such a marriage? Who doesn't love such a love structure and institution? But why are we not getting it? Because our intention is that I want a man that will make me laugh. Let's break down the definitions. That's why I said I wish that your future marriage partner is here and we are talking. Last semester I sat on some people's relationship issue here. I told them they should meet me and let's talk about it. One particular thing Saturday. So I heard the guy, I heard the lady, I listened everything. Then I said, my dear young girl, let me talk to you as my dear sister. The way you are relating to this young girl, this young man, don't you think something is wrong? He was like, no, Pastor, there is nothing wrong. And I said, okay, let me reverse the system. Imagine you are him and he is you. And that kind of, I want you to call me 3 times a day. And that is the minimum. I'm not exaggerating. I just wish they were here. They are not here. 3 times a day. That is the minimum. That whenever you are talking to somebody, I want you to also talk to me. Then that demand you are demanding, that why is that you have other friends and those friends are not me? I said, you don't need a relationship yet. Then I said, thank God this guy is a good man, because if he's a bad man, he would take advantage of this thing that you are doing and have sex with you and push you away, because you have become a parasite. There is something foundational wrong with your self-image. Hello? Listen, love is not leeching. No. And today, because we don't understand love, we have come with all sorts of technologies where we can install on our partner's mobile phone and be monitoring 24/7. Why? Are you a monitoring spirit? No. What at all do you want to pick? What at all do you want to pick? And the question is, how did you get yourself involved with a lady you don't trust at all, with a guy you don't trust at all? The problem is not the lady, the problem is you. How did you get yourself into that structure in the first place? Am I saying there should be no openness? That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying that idea that we feel, if I love you, you must not have any space around you. My happiness is your responsibility. No. Can I talk to somebody? Hey, the earlier you let that guy you are going out with, or that guy you are about to go out with, understand you are not the source of my happiness, the better for you psychologically as a lady. And this young man, the earlier you let this young girl understand, I am not the source of your happiness, the better for you. When love begins, when dating begins, because the feelings of love is all over, then when the girl tells you, you make me happy, even if I don't see you, I cannot even do anything, you make me happy, you are happy, you are enjoying that statement. What you don't know is that the girl is making you God, and you cannot fulfill the roles of God when she's now demanding the things that will make you happy, and I realize that you don't have the resources within you to meet it. You are now angry with her. You are saying she's demanding. No, you told her you can fulfill that role. You made her understand that. You made him to understand that you will always be there for his happiness. Do you understand that? Do you understand when you tell a mortal man who is a sinner that I will always be there to fulfill your demands of happiness? Do you understand that one? This man is not an angel, he's a sinner. I think the songs we are singing is what is making us confused. You are my angel, you are my angel. Because a time is going to come, you will realize that you cannot meet all his demands for happiness. Why? Because there is a realm of satisfaction. It doesn't come from men. If that man cannot get it from God, nothing you do will satisfy him. That's why you bought that necklace for the girl. She didn't appreciate it. You went and bought watch. Now you've gone to Bosch. Now you are thinking of the baby. You're going to buy iPhone. She will take it and still leave you. I'm telling you, before time. She will take it before time. This is why in your love relationship, you don't even know the things you must compromise. You know, in love relation, there are things you will compromise, but there are uncompromisable things. Let me ask you again. Let me ask you. You are going out with a guy. You are a virgin. The guy tells you, if you truly love me, give me a part of yourself. He comes up with words. I want to have a taste of a part of you. I want to enter into you. Now, then you see this guy crying, like, I love you, like, let's do this. Then you look at how sorry he is. Then you give in to this guy, thinking you are satisfying him, making him happy, doing what he wants so you can keep him. That's why after it was done, he never stayed. So looking at the definitions of love which I just gave you, let's take it one after the other. Love is an intention. What does it mean? It means love is intentional. If love is intentional, then what is not? What is the opposite? It means love is not whimsical. Love is not illogical. Love is not flimsy. Listen, that is how come if a lady ever tells you she loves you and she comes back again to tell you I don't love you, there was no love. In the same way, if you a guy, you tell a lady I love you, and you can come back again and say I don't love you, you didn't love in the first place. Why? Because before I say I love you, I have reasoned, I have thought through the matter, and I have come to a conclusion, and I'm saying you are the one I love among many ladies. That is intentionality. Listen, you know, in our generation, it's beautiful, but some people must be taught so that if they do that things, it becomes the bonus and the extra. Will you marry me? You collapse. I take you to the beach, then I do a surprise wed engagement ring, and I say, will you marry me? Then look at the guy, say, what? You have collapsed on a wedding ring. Then what will you do? A marriage ring? Wedding ring, what will you do? Then the lady watches that short reel. Like, oh God, wherever my husband is, let him see the same thing. No wonder our marriages are not working. Why? Because, sorry, I'm not saying the people didn't think, but I'm saying that hyper emotionalism, that is not what love is. Love is intentional. This means when a guy comes to propose you and you decide I'm accepting it, then you must have metrics you are looking through. There are things you are judging. Then you come to a conclusion. Then you go and give him an answer. Don't say, hey, Kwejo, Belinda Kwejo, when he smiles, even his white teeth, and you see the ejira in the white teeth. When I see Kwejo's ejira, I don't know what to do. Then the friends will say, Belinda will say, darling, it's nice, I'm happy for you. Follow your heart. Only for him to follow Kwejo with the heart and give him an answer. And Kwejo shredded the heart. Shredded. Didn't just break it, shredded it. Love is intentional. When I make up my mind, or when you make up your mind, this is the lady I love, this is the guy I love, we are going to do life together, you have sat down, thought through matters, you know the person. Whether it's a long distance relationship, that is not really a matter. The matter is, do you have things in place to know this person so you can come to a conclusion? That is what love is. This is how come human beings never frustrate God. Listen, do you know why I believe God is true, that God is love? Because God knows all things. If he doesn't know all things, he can't be love. Because a day is going to come, he will do something that will surprise him. He will get angry and get up from the throne and destroy all of us. So the God who is love must of necessity be a God that is omniscient, or else his love cannot be true. That's why before you say I love somebody, what have you known about the person for you to say you love the person? What have you known? That you are coming to that decision that I love you. What have you known? You must not know everything, but there are some important things you must know. That's what I'm saying. Love is intentional. It is a decision we make. This means love is not illogical. If love is intentional, then love is not crazy. What does it mean? Love does not suspend logical thinking and reasoning. Where am I getting all these implications from? Very simple. You know that we just read that Bible says God is love, right? This same Bible that tells us God is love, in John chapter, the writer that told us God is love, that same writer told us God is the Word. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Now, what is the Greek word for the word? The word is the word logos. Look at something. God is love. God is the Word. What then is love? Love is the Word. In the Greek, what is the word? Is the word logos. From this word logos, we have the word logic. So what is love? Love is logical. God is love. God is the Word. Love then is the Word. Who is God? Do you get it now? Now, what is the meaning of the word? The word in Greek is the word logos. From this word logos, we have the English word logic, reasoning. So what is love? Love is divine logic. Love is divine reasoning. So that if I say I love you, it is not something that just come to my mind like this. I have thought through things. I know what I am getting myself into, and I know I have what it takes to carry out the demands of loving you. Love is not crazy. So when you say you love somebody, it's a matter you have logically and rationally thought through. It's not just a feeling that comes into your heart. It is something you have thought through. This girl one day will get sick. Will I be ready to stand by her? One day she's going to get pregnant. Will I be ready to stand by her? What if the worst happens in life? Will I be ready to stand by her? This man, what if the worst happens? Will I be ready to stand by her? To stand by him? Have you thought through things? Have you thought through it? At times I wonder, on campus, you are on campus dating. This girl you are dating, her aunties are preparing to take her to Australia, and she knows right after national service you won't see her die. Yet she says, I'll die for you. Bring the matter up. Listen, bring the matter up. Will you travel? If you travel, what happens to us? How long are you going to stay there? Are you ready to bear that cost? Are you ready to suffer that long? Yeah, suffer long. These are matters you discuss. These are issues we talk about, we reason through, so that you don't accept a guy's proposal who doesn't even know what he's going to do with his life after school. Let him complete. Let him make up his mind. Then let him come. Then we can talk. Love is intentional. That's say, if I tell you I love you, I'll let you know my intentions. If you tell me you love me, you let me know your intentions. Why do you think the Bible is called the Word of God? Because men are the people God loves, and if he loves us, he will let us know his mind, and he gave us the Bible. So we are not confused what God wants and what he wants to do. Love is intentional, it's reasoning, it's logical, it's not a feeling. Now look at Luke chapter 6 verse 27. But I say unto you which hear, love your enemies, do good to them which hate you. Now look at something. Say love your enemies. Do you know that in order to love your enemies, you must not be emotional? Who is an enemy? Let's define it emotionally. An enemy is one that has mastered in evoking bad feelings out of you. An enemy is someone that anytime you see, you are not happy about. You don't have good feelings towards. Yet Jesus says, love that person that you don't always have good intentions about. How can you love such a person? It must only be that love is not a feeling love. That love is a decision love. It is a decision you make that irrespective of whatever this person is doing, I will act right towards this person. Let me ask you a question. Those of you who have started dating, or if you were once dating, look at some of the things you did to yourself. Whenever you were angry with the guy you were dating with, when he calls, you don't pick. He will call 2-3 days, you don't pick. Then when your phone goes on low battery and it switches off, you decide you won't charge. So that when he calls and calls, the day you are satisfied, you're like, but I've been calling. My phone was off. But couldn't you charge? There was no light. Then that becomes something you can hide under. You think that thing you are doing is love? No, that is selfishness. Some of you, when somebody you are dating or you are going out with does something bad against you, you make up your mind, I will retaliate. Then you do something, and when you say I told you I'll do something to you, say it's painful. Have you now seen that what I told you is painful? You see, you are not fulfilling this. You see, what you are doing is selfish. It is called false love, pseudo love. If I love you, irrespective of the situations that happen and how you make me feel, I will always choose to do right in wisdom. That's why I said true love will not naturally come out of you. You will have to discipline yourself to love, because your normal instinct is to be vindictive. Your normal instinct is to pay back what that person did against you. But Jesus said, listen, that's not what true love, that's not what agape love is. In agape love, in true love, no, irrespective of the circumstance and situation, you choose to act right. That's why some of you guys, you can never control your anger. How can you say this lady I love because she did something that pissed you off in public? You shouted at her. Okay, let's say she forgot herself that she was in public. She disrespected you in front of the public. Why did you also forget yourself to shout at her? You don't love yourself, so you are murdering one another in that relationship. You are killing yourselves. Because, and that's what I also say to some of you, because most of you, you think that you are responsible for the actions of the other person. No, listen, whatever anybody does, you are solely responsible for your response. That your guy was not calling you. For each reason, your ex reached out to you and you started talking out with your ex, and now you became close, and now when your guy now repented and now came back, your ex is already in the picture. It's not your boyfriend's fault, it's your fault. He didn't cause it. It only gave an opportunity for you to cheat. One time I told somebody, I said, women cheat when there's opportunity. Why do women cheat? There's a platform. Anybody who cheated, it's not because of what the person did or didn't do. It is solely your fault. Many years ago, somebody said, I told somebody, listen, go and break up that relationship. The person said, the person came with a report, said, Papa, the lady says if I break her, she will commit suicide. I said she won't. I said, but what if she does? I said, if she does, she goes to hell for her own consequences, not because of you. How can you threaten a lady you love? You said you love her, and the lady said, I want to divorce, like let's break, not even marry, let's break up, this thing is not working, let's stop. A lady you love, you now come back and do a live clip, a live video, and say, you see blade, you see my wrist, if you don't call me, I'll kill myself. You think it is love. That is what is called demonic manipulation. You are diabolo, you are manipulator, you are seducer. That's what you are doing. It is not love. God, who is love, who came himself to die for human beings, and he still loves human beings. Yeah, human beings can tell God, I won't worship you today, I won't worship you tomorrow. Even if I go to hell, let me go to hell, I won't worship you. Does God commit suicide? Does he hang himself on the throne? Yet you say you yet you say you love me to the point that if I'm leaving you are going to kill yourself. No, you are a manipulator. That's not love. It is an intentional choice to do what is right towards another.